This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit the link provided below. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you're at least 13 years of age and you consent to exposure of highly disturbing content? Absolutely, I agree! I was hoping it would have that. Not, ponies and happy sunshines. Hello everybody, my name is Shock, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a game, so we got, 4 girls, so I'm guessing this is like a yandere simulator type of game, I guess you could say. You know, it looks cutesy on the outside, but then it's like, whoa, this is a really crazy game right here. Let's see what we can do. Nothing. Alright, well, let's just start a new game. Let's see. Shock. What can we come up with the word shock? Shoot, shack, scarp, shackle, shop, shoot, josh, jock. Okay, we'll go with short. Let's enter the game as short. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up, so I would just decide, you know what, I'm not waiting anymore, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away, exactly what I said. However, I just signed idle in front of the crosswalk, and then Sayori catch up to me. Oh my goodness, you cannot believe what just happened. I was running like 300 miles to get over here. Oh my goodness. I overslept again. I also forgot to mention that part. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because you decided to... because Shork decided to wait and stop for you. Eh? You say that you were thinking of ignoring me. Shork was thinking of that. That's mean, Short. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in me to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed the street together and make our way to school. As we drew near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Short, have you decided on a club to join yet? No! Shork don't like clubs. A club? Shork told you already. Shork really not interested in joining any shorky clubs. Shork haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did Shork? Shork sure it's possible that Shork did. And one of our many conversations where Shork dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry too much about me, a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content by just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died the thought that you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Orc no trust. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Shork will look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Shork, no promises. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, Shork will promise... Wow, I'm having a death of a stroke. Yeah, Shork will promise you that. Yay! Why do I, Shork, let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, Shork surprised Shork even let my Shork's self relent to her. Shork guess seeing her worry so much about Shork makes Shork want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I'm gonna stop with the Shork because it's 1, killing me, and 2, It is really killing me. The day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I knew it. Before I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, waiting for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in here into the classroom while I was spacing out, thinking about anime. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your stupid, silly little club. I am not joining 1 ounce of a bit. Eh? Meanie, how dare you? Banish him to the Shadow Realm. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was aware of that because she had any interest in literature or anything. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, so I can no read. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? No, Short like anime more than literature. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Nastuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Short, no keep promises. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! We're going to go to the boring literature club. Even though I like reading. I mean, why would I even be playing this game? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a very delicious cupcake. Hopefully it's delicious. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me new member. Name is Short. Call Short me. Eh? I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Girl 2, seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Girl 3, Short, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. I can't wait for the cupcakes! You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back around to the other literator. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I'm actually really stupid and dumb. No smart at all. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Short guesses yes. That's right. It's great to see you again, Short. Monika smiles sweetly. That is a spine-breaking pose. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, spine-breaking. Basically, completely completely, guys, out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. You too. Come, sit down, Shork. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one more space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Nastuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Nastuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nastuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, wow, hey, oh yeah. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So, Kyuta! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I am like the best at making cupcakes here. All of you guys, compared to me, suck. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Despicable. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I'm going straight for the head, just gonna go boom. Ah, that's a really yummy cupcake. Natsuki is quiet. I couldn't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Off the head? I finally bite down the head. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good, especially the head. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Make them for you or anything. No, you're disgusting. I don't even like you. Get out of here. I think that's a tsundere, as we call them around here. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a tea set in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, Shork no read. Shork only, anime. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. It is working on Short. Eh? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I didn't consider it. I was forced to. I was just dragged by Sayori. Just come on, we're going to the literature club. Nope, no anime for you today. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? Will there be anime for Shork? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Were you the leader of the debate club last year? Oh, there she goes again. Haha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, like breaking my spine. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like, literature. Ew, disgusting. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Reading, and writing and stuff. Monika must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Because I, Shork, hate literature. So, Shork, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I murmured quietly to myself, half joking. Ha ha ha. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. And then she leaves. Not much of a reader, I guess. Shork like pictures and words. That's Shork's very favorite reading material. Well, then that can change. Not really. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? What do you like reading? Not manga? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is absolutely amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep philosophical elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you out for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, yes. My type of reading. I read a horror book once. Not really, I just read one page. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be talking to a rock. Hello everybody, my name is Rock, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I am speaking to Yuri as Rock. My name is Rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a tiny brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Burn it down. Burn all the horror genre to the ground. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about things cute, don't you, Natsuki? You rascal. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Natsuki don't want. And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her arms on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive, even though I don't like reading. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them or anything. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share her weird little poem thingies. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Wanted to see who sucks the most. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everybody is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Shork? Yes, Shork agreed. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of Shork joining the club, Shork bluntly came forth with what's been on Shork's mind the entire time. Shork never said Shork would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but Shork never made any decision. Shork still have other clubs to look at, and, Shork lose train of thought. All four girls stare back at Shork with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Humph! Shork? It's the only normal thing, I guess. You all... Shork defenseless against these girls. How am Shork supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's if writing poems is the price Shork can need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, Shork's decided then. Shork will join the literature club. One by one, the girls' their eyes just sparkle. They explode. Yes, I am so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down, giggling like a toddler. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then let's make it official then. Welcome to the literature club, Shork. Even though you kinda didn't want to in the first place, but now that you've seen us, you want to join the club. So, get in here. Thanks, Shork's guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at Shork once more. Shork, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, expressing myself. Can Shork really impress the class star Monika with Shork's mediocre writing skills? They probably suck. Shork already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Shork, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and Shork never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I still have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. Well, I just need to make the most of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find Shork. A Shork guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Wow, that hurts. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So we're going to do Yuri, since, she has purple hair. And believe it or not, guys, Shork like purple hair. Let's see. Bunny, Jumpy. Ah, shoot. Frightening. Unrequited. Ah. Anxiety. Empty. Skirt. Inferno. Shame. Secretive. Nibble. Ah, shucks. Boop. I love that word. Boop. Ah, spell the wrong person. Vacacious. Cry. Contamination. Lollipop, hopeless, feather extreme. Whoa! Anger. Fickle. What is fickle? Misfortune. Ah. Whisper. I'm just getting these all wrong. Dork no like. The door. Kawaii. Extraordinary. Oh, okay. Hi again, Short. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Oh gosh, please let me out of here. Shark no like already. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for Shork, but Shork at least keep a Shork word. Well, Shork back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Shork. Shork have no promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. His name is Shork. I don't like Shorks. Sayori told me she didn't want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you planned to come here just to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh no. Nastuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club. Where? Where is it? Oh, right. That's somewhere in here. Yeah, just show me the way, Monika. Or Natsuki. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Still defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Shark always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Shark agrees. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Clean it up once in a while. You almost set your house on fire as well. They're absolutely horrible. Dreadful. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Me too. How come? You and Short can be good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put Short into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Short? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind, you don't need to know about it. Yeah, I don't like it. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it was really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. Sayori wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Woohoo! Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Short no like read. Short only like manga. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she'd think I'll like, despite Shork not reading much. Yuri, thank you. Shork will definitely read this. Not. Shork enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think about it. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. She can't help but notice... Short can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nastuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I guess I could fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know? We need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their uncreative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Ew, I'm an average high schooler student. Literature? Disgusting, get that out of my face. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative mind. What's this? Sayori is taking it really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, don't you think food will do the trick? Food will do the trick on Shork. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Haha, good thinking. Natsuki will love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Wasn't why you suggested Zits? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Ugh. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. And again, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get in my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my goodness! Back away! That is really too close. Wow! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. I could do that right now, but I don't want to. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Short would really enjoy that. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Short would never. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Oh no! Short devastated. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. Shork no. Yuri's looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. Shork not convinced. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. You shall never know, Shork. Shork knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You gotta look harder. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Like your hair's sticking out all around here. Ah. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. How could you? Shork tried to wipe off the stain with Shork's finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. No one's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! How dareth you? And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. What do you think why do you think you don't have boyfriend no? Eh? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank Shork later. Shork starts to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my goodness, another jump scare POV. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid idiot. Ooh. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Ah. Short guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it up, then you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, Shork no likey. You look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh! It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Now there goes all of Shork's hard work. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Shork said that. Shork, you said that. And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like these. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I keep it unbuttoned. So stop saying all of these embarrassing things Shork no like. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just try to focus to wake up a little late earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's not a deal. Shork no deal. I guess we are really taking better care of each other more than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monika suddenly calls out. Why do we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah! Shork, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkless sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting for where I sit. Nastuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, Shork is going to end video here. Oh, Shork did something. Shork not sure. But Shork, very surprised. Nothing spooky happened yet. Shork will keep playing this game next video, and maybe Shork will get something spooky. And Shork will see you in the next video. Goodbye!